shit, man. It's all shit. I'm gonna get straight to it, man. Dating for the average man is done for, bro. What's up with it, Sean Breezy? What's up with it? The reason why I say that, man, is because of the internet, dating apps. You know, ever since those things came out, the average man has been struggling. And nowadays, you gotta be spectacular to have a really good dating life. Basically, you gotta be part of the 20% of men that they deal with. If you're average in height, you're average in look, you are gonna struggle. If you're average in looks, you're average in height, you are gonna struggle, my friend. I hate to do it, man. And you bitches don't understand what it's like to be a man that's average. That's why I don't pay attention to none of the videos you hoes make about me. Because you bitches ain't nothing but women. That's all you are. And you don't understand a man's world. You don't understand what he goes through. Especially if he's average looking or average height. Bitches, you fucking bitches don't know shit. You fucking hoes, you need to keep my fucking name out your motherfucking mouth and put some respect on that motherfucking shit, man. You hoes need to put some respect on my motherfucking name, man. You feel what I'm saying? Because I'm out here chasing this bag every single day. Put some motherfucking respect on my shit. Because you hoes, you can get sex anytime you feel like it. A man has a harder time getting sex than you hoes do. So shut it. Shut your motherfucking mouth. See what I'm saying? Look, fuck you hoes. And you wonder why niggas is going overseas. You know? It's not good for the average man nowadays, bro. You gotta be with a banging career or something. And there's so many of these guys, man. And it's not enough to go around, but it's enough to share with these hoes. You feel me?
Wait.
You know, before the internet, everything was cool, bro. It's just that fucking internet. That's what really did it for a lot of guys, bro. I know I ain't had a girlfriend in 8 years, bro. That says something right there. I struggled to keep a female around, bro. Because of my height, because of my average looks. My average height and my average looks. You know what I'm saying? Well, height is part of your looks, so, but, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean. You know, height is part of your looks. You know. And motherfuckers are done for, bro. Unless you get the bag, man, your life in dating is gonna fucking suck. You're gonna continue to have droughts as long as the motherfucking red Nile or the blue Nile or whatever they call that shit over there, bro. The Nile River, as long as the Nile, that's how long your motherfucking droughts are gonna be until you achieve some type of success in life. It's always gonna be hell, bro. See, women got it good. They can open their legs to a stranger in public and some motherfucker will come along and be like, okay, I'll hit that. But us men, we can't do that in public. We can't pull our pants down, you know, and pull out a dick and hope a bitch would suck it, you know? You feel what I'm saying? We can't do that, bro. We'll fucking get put in jail, bro. Even Chad and Tyrone won't be able to do that, bro. We'll get slapped and put in jail, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I don't pay attention to you hoes. I don't pay attention to you goddamn hoes. I don't give a damn. You feel what I'm saying? You know, just a relationship. You can't even get a full-blown relationship with a 4, 5, or a 6, bro. It's that competitive. Now you might be able to get a relationship with a 1, 2, or a 3, but who wants that, bro? Nobody wants that. I don't want that. When you get into a relationship with a 1, 2, or 3, you're gonna have 1, 2, or 3 children, man. You might as well don't even date no more, man. You might as well just sit back and chase a bag real quick. At this point, you know what I'm saying? It's the internet, bro. It's causing the females to be very picky, man. You know, if you ain't this height, if you ain't that height, you're just gonna struggle. They only dealing with the 20% of men, bro. You feel me? Dudes having a hard time getting laid on the regular. I think today's gonna be another cooker, man. It's gonna be another cooker. Yeah, it's done for a lot of like average dudes, bro. I hate to say this, man. It's just like, man, I feel sorry for the dudes who gotta deal with this going all the way to the grave, man. And it gets worse as you age too, because you lose your looks and you use your youth and stuff like that. You lose all of that shit, bro, as you age. You're gonna become a damn incel after a while. You're gonna become a damn incel. A lot of guys gotta wake up, man, and smell the coffee, because this thing could last a lifetime. You think I'm like joking? You think I'm playing? You think I'm kidding? Money is the only way you can come out of that situation that you're in. You know, it's all right. The alien might come toast this, toast this bitch. You funny, Money Hunter. Hey, Money Hunter, I'm gonna let you be a moderator. He funny, bro. Yeah, so, man, it's just the way things are going. You know, men are getting smarter, man, as time goes by, man. And if you ain't keeping up with other men, you just ain't gonna survive, man. Your genetics are gonna get washed away into the sea, bro, never to return. And that's where you're heading, man. That shit is on real, man. You think I'm playing, bro? If you struggling now, you will struggle to the grave, bro. If you don't do something about it, if you don't get the bag, if you don't get some type of money, if you don't find no type of success, you're gonna get washed away into the sea. You know, you and your genetics. You feel what I'm saying? So the bag is only like way out, man. Whatever field you in, man, you better excel at it, or your struggle is gonna last all the way into the grave, man. That means you might die old and alone with no children. Just like in the other video that I was talking about, some men won't be able to procreate. It's too competitive, you know what I'm saying? Some men, yeah, it's gonna be hot today. It is gonna be hot today. You feel what I'm saying? Some men won't be able to procreate because it's so goddamn competitive out here, man. It's even competitive for the average woman, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys are being forgotten about. The older you get, man, the more invisible you become without the bag, bro. You keep getting older, you keep getting more invisible. And invisible. And invisible. And invisible. Until there's nothing left of you, bro. There's no more to see of you, bro. Done for. Finish. A corner. Adios. You know what I'm saying? Done for. No more coming back after that either. Yeah, no. And women, you bitches can keep on talking shit. But you don't understand what we go through just to try to get some sex, man. You females, you got sex at your fingertips. You got it good. Us men, we ain't got it good, man. Especially if you just average looking, average height at best. No wonder I've been suffering all these goddamn years. It's been my height. Now I finally get it. At 5'9", you're gonna struggle, man. Unless you got a Chad face or a Tyrone face. Now if you're 5'9", and you got a Tyrone face, then yeah, you're gonna fucking do good, man. But if you got an average face like me, getting old too, my age is what's really putting me down up under. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna struggle, man. I think I wouldn't struggle as much if I was like 20 years younger. I wouldn't struggle as much because I would have a wider variety checking for me, like a wider variety of women. Like when I was younger, I had women my age and older women in their 30s and 40s, you know, cougars and shit, you know, checking for me and shit. You feel what I'm saying? The women hold the coochie hostage. Yeah, they do. You crazy, Sean Breezy? Yeah, they do, man. Until you come up off that money. You see, I told you niggas, I've been like rich without being rich, okay? When I was doing the pickup art and I had all that jewelry on me, you know, females was choosing. Had a bracelet that was worth $500, man. And still, that's a lot for a bracelet, like $500. You know what I'm saying? It was two-tone. It was a two-tone bracelet. It was 18 karat gold and silver, sterling silver, put together. It was a beautiful bracelet. That shit glistened. When I stepped into the bar or club, it would glisten. And females had that eye. They had that eye on that bracelet. But it made them like approach me and step to me and shit. So that let me know, like, damn, these females are really only fucking with the 20% of men. That's proof right there, nigga. You feel me? And you hoes can't tell me, you know, oh, he's just this, he's just that. You can keep on uploading videos about me, you know, and put my name in your motherfucking mouth and shit. You know what I'm saying? You motherfucking hoes better put some respect on my name. Stop playing around. All three of y'all. Like Birdman. Put some respect on my name. I ain't gonna say it no more. Well, why pull up on me? Why pull up on the radio man? He said, I'm gonna pull up. Then, nigga, I'm pulling up on you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm pulling up on you, nigga. Hey, Birdman, he crazy. Yeah, you hoes need to put some respect on my name. I'm out here grinding every single day to get that bag. You feel me? And I went 5 years of grinding. And I ain't never stopped. So put some motherfucking respect on my name. Stop making videos about me. You hoes ain't shit. You hoes ain't shit. You feel what I'm saying? Give a damn about what a woman thinks, bro. Women are inferior to me, bro. You hoes are at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? And eventually, when I get the bag, I'll be at the top, smoking on you hoes and stunting on you hoes. Right in front of you. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I ain't playing around, bro. The average man is done in this dating market, bro. There's too many motherfuckers out here struggling to get sex, bro. There's a gang of motherfuckers that are not getting laid. They said that there are more men single now than it has ever been before. That 15% of men are single. Can't find a woman. Can't find a girlfriend long term. When I was out there dating, bro, I was getting what they call it. I was getting nibbles of sex, nigga. Nibbles. That means I would come across a female once every 2 months. And I told you about the female that bought that birth control over. I wore her ass out because I was coming off a 2-month drought. So yeah, I know what's up. And she could barely bend over. I tore that ass up. This is before the pandemic and shit. I thought why I stopped chasing hoes, man. Start chasing the bag, man. Fuck these hoes. They can keep on being picky and choosy, but once I get that bag, it's gonna be my turn to burn. That's gonna be my revenge. And I'm gonna come back with full authority too. I'm gonna be calling shots and everything. You feel what I'm saying? So all you hoes, you can keep on being picky with me all you want to. But eventually when I get the bag, you ain't gonna be picky with me then, bitch. Shut your ass up. Shut your motherfucking monkey bitch's ass up. Monkey bitches. Shut your monkey bitch's ass up. You feel what I'm saying? You know, you hoes have been picking with me way too long. Well, wait till I come up. Stuff a whole lot of D in your motherfucking mouth and down your motherfucking throat. You feel what I'm saying? Best believe you're gonna be slurping all night long. Playing with me. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, man, it's because technology. Before technology, man, everything was so goddamn simple, bro. There was nothing super complex, man. You feel me? There was nothing super complex about dating before the internet. It's just when they came out with Facebook, and then Armageddon for dating was 2012, bro. When the iPhone came out. Duh. That really destroyed everything. You see, motherfuckers, they so greedy and hungry for money that they willing to destroy the nation in order to make it, bro. America is done for, man. The birth rates are going down the hill, bro. The birth rates are sinking through the floor, bro. It ain't going through the roof, it's going through the floor. We're below replacement level because women are only dealing with 20% of the men, bro. So when you got women only dealing with 20% of the men, Yeah, of course the birth rate is gonna drop, nigga. Because they're only dealing with so many men. You know what I'm saying? Chaz and Tyrone's are the only ones that's reproducing themselves with no struggle. Look at A$AP Rocky. He been busting nuts inside of Rihanna and popping out babies. Just like that. With no struggle, nigga. With no struggle. A$AP Rocky is he's part of the 20%. He's part of the 20%. He's part of the 20% of men that women are only dealing with. Boy, I wish I would have known this 10 years ago. I would have got that bag in my 20s. I say 20 years ago. Let's take it back 20 years. Boy, I wish I would have known this 20 years ago. I would have got that bag just like that, bro. You know. And when I get the bag, I'm gonna wear you bitches out. You gonna be wondering why I'm busting so many nuts. I'm like, yeah, bitch, because you bitches starved me out of fucking. You motherfuckers was about to starve me out of existence. You know, like that one bitch, bro, that approached me in that bar. So what's up, Kel? What's up with the lottery? Bitch approached me out of nowhere. Like, bitch, I know what's up. I know what you want. You know what I'm saying? I know what it is. You don't have to tell me. You see what I'm saying? And once I get the bag, I'm gonna be going through you hoes. I'm gonna be going through them. I'm gonna be going through them, bro. I'm gonna be going through. I'm gonna be wearing ass out. I ain't gonna never stop fucking, nigga. You might as well call me the Dilly, the Diddler or some shit. Better call me the Diddy or something. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna be having freak offs and all types of shit. All the droughts I came off of. You feel what I'm saying? It's over for the average man. A lot of us guys, if we don't see no success, we're gonna be struggling for the rest of our lives, man. We're gonna be struggling for the rest of our lives, bro. We're never gonna get out of our situation if we don't get that bag, man. The bag is the only thing that can save a lot of men from struggling in this dating market. Because what's gonna happen is once you get the bag, women will start gravitating towards you without you putting any effort in. Fuck all that pickup artist bullshit. Pickup dating coaches and the negging and the cold approaching. You won't do that when you got the bag, man. They gravitate towards you. All you gotta do is pull up to Starbucks in a Porsche or a Lambo and park it right outside and go into Starbucks. Guarantee you will be approached. You will be approached really, 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 really quickly. Because these hoes, all they care about is looks and money. They don't say it, but that's all they care about is looks and money, bro. Oh yeah, and status. That's why a lot of guys are having a hard time getting sex, man. There's this guy called I call him Saggy Art. Swaggy Art, whatever his name is. He's talking about the ghosting and women not being, serious with him and having a hard time finding a girlfriend. Having a hard time finding sex, period. See what I'm saying? Now, when I was out there dating, I did get sex a couple of times. Well, more than a couple. I say about a dozen times. But that was in 1 year and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm supposed to be fucking more than that. You know what I'm saying? But you hoes are so picky that it's hard to get sex. That's one thing that a lot of women don't understand is that us men, we compete with each other to get you bitches. And the motherfucker with the most money and the most looks and the most status, he gonna always win. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee Kevin Hart would have been having a hard time reproducing himself if he didn't become Kevin Hart. If he didn't become Kevin Hart, he would have been, man, he would have been an incel basically. Kevin Hart would have been an incel, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But because he could get on stage and crack jokes that are actually funny, you know what I'm saying? That he can act and bring in the bag, you know what I'm saying? He's reproducing himself. He's doing better than me, and I'm better looking than Kevin Hart, and I'm taller. So I'm like, how you doing better than me, bruh? You 5'4", and I'm better looking you in the face. It's because of the moolah, bruh, the money. He got the bag, bruh, and I don't. That's why he doesn't struggle and I do. You feel what I'm saying? So nah, fuck all that shit, man. That's why I'm not trying to hear what you inferior bitches are saying. I ain't trying to hear what you inferior hoes are saying, because you are inferior to the man. No matter what they say in society, bruh, how much they motivate women to do good in society, and you know, talk about you go girl, and encouraging them to get jobs, high-paying jobs, and no matter what they say, men build this society, man. We are the builders, and that's another thing why a lot of guys that are average, reason why average men are struggling. Average men are not builders. The average man, he just got a job working in a warehouse somewhere. He pulling in $50,000 a year, $60,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? He probably live at home with his mom, or he got a very, very small apartment somewhere, or he live with some roommates somewhere. He ain't really going nowhere. When you're average, you're just average. You don't have the bag, you don't have money. So that's the guy who's gonna struggle until he comes up. Now I see why there's a whole lot of like millionaire men in this area, because they saw what time it was. They said, fuck that, nigga. I'm going to get some education or something. I'm going to Hollywood. Now I ain't gonna be struggling getting sex for the rest of my life, nigga. Are you kidding me? That's crazy, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And men, we supposed to be having sex like 3 or 4 times a week at the most. You know, when you're going through droughts, that's not healthy on the human body, and it's not healthy on the human mind, bro. You know what I'm saying? You know, you could develop health problems if you ain't getting enough sex in your life. Motherfuckers didn't know that. That's what happened to O.J. Simpson, man. He died of what? The prostate cancer. In that jail cell, he wasn't getting no sex, bro. Prostate is when, if you get prostate cancer as a guy, that means you wasn't having enough sex, or you wasn't whacking off at least enough. You wasn't whacking off enough. You kept it all in. You know what I'm saying? So you got a higher chance of dying early if you're not getting enough sex in your life. And you fucking bitches, you come around here and you want to talk hella shit about me? Bitch, please. You hoes got it good. Men built this society so you can have it good. That's the reason why you hoes got it good, is because of men. We built this shit. You don't. You sit up on your ass and you have babies. Or you might got a career, Miss Independent, making $300,000 or $400,000 a year. Like, fuck out of here, bitch. We don't want that. I never would get a independent bitch ever again. I'll never date another independent bitch, bro. They run their mouth way too goddamn much, man. You hoes got it good. You feel me? You fucking bitches got it good. They can find sex. They can find, even if they below average looking, as long as they're not like on drugs or something. Oh man, I take that back. That dude in the cafe last night, man, he was trying to step his game up on that female that talked to herself all the time. That's crazy as shit. Damn, that's how desperate the niggas has came to, bro. That's the real desperation right there, bro. You gonna talk to a female that talks to herself? I wouldn't talk to her, bro. Yikes. I haven't had sex in 2 years, but I wouldn't lay down with that, bro. She might be talking to herself, you know, like, bro, she got some type of mental problems going on. She got prescriptions and shit. You know, she taking medication and shit, man. That bitch is out of her goddamn mind, bro. You know what I'm saying? And her face was just so pale. I don't know the reason why her face was so pale, man. She looked like a straight up zombie, bro. You feel me? She looked like a straight up zombie. And this guy still was trying to talk to her. He was sitting there agreeing with everything she was saying. He was an older guy in his 50s, man. You know what I'm saying? And you could tell she was in her 30s and shit. You know. And he was just looking at her like this fresh meat. Yeah, so what, she talked to herself. This is fresh meat right here. This is prime steak. I can't believe you motherfuckers is passing this up. Like, yeah, because I don't want to end up dead. You know, trying to fuck with a crazy chick, bro. The motherfuckers is... Motherfuckers is dick as hard as the fucking bubble gum from the machine, bro. Like, nah, fuck that. Motherfuckers dick is harder than penitentiary steel, man. Motherfucker ain't got laid in 2 years, 3 years, 4 or 5 years. Some motherfuckers been single for 27 years. God damn, that's how competitive it really is, bro. It shows that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker got blue balls. Walking around with blue balls. Females holding it like one of my subscribers said, Sean Breezy. They hold the motherfucking pussy hostage, bro. with a gun to the pussy too. You know? Don't move. Don't nobody move. Or the pussy gets it. You be like, okay, all right, calm down. There's no need to shoot the pussy. Calm down. Get back. I'm warning you. One buck stepping it, and the pussy gets it. Now you done done it. For real. Get back. One more step. I'm warning you. That was from Ren and Stimpy. That shit was... I know what you want. You want my ice cream bar. You know. That's how bad it has gotten, bro. It is insane. I mean, it's so bad you can't help but to try to laugh it off. You feel what I'm saying, bro? Bruh, come on, man. I was just about to get a girlfriend if I would have hit a bigger jackpot. That's insane, bro. If I would have hit that $500,000 jackpot that I missed out on about a year and a half ago. Cause that was like a year and a half ago. Yeah, that was. Maybe a little bit over a year and a half now because this year is almost over. But if I would have hit that 500 grand, bro, I would have automatically had a girlfriend, like, for real. And I would have definitely like invested that money in something. You feel what I'm saying? So I wouldn't be here right now. But I was off by one number. Feel what I'm saying? But that's how it has gotten to. I mean, that's what it has gotten to, bro. Like there's so many goddamn men out here that are not getting laid on a regular basis. So many guys who are struggling just to get sex, and women don't understand. Back to what I was saying about women. Women don't understand what that's like, not being able to find sex. Because the average woman, she could find sex with the fucking snap of a finger, man. All she gotta do is pull her ass, her pussy. I mean, all she gotta do is pull her pants down in public, and some dude will be like, "Oh yeah, I'll hit that. Give me a condom. Let's go behind this dumpster over here." You know what I'm saying? Let's go behind the building real quick. You know, but men can't do that. We can't pull our pants down and tell a bitch to suck it like in the public. Man, we'll get arrested for indecent exposure and sexual harassment. You know, there'll be 2 counts of sexual harassment and indecent exposure. They'll have you all up in the courtroom, okay? You'll be staring at that judge and the jury like, look at this nasty motherfucker. He coming up in here pulling his pants down in public with a hard on, talking about sucking. Man, they'll throw you up under the fucking, they'll give you the max. You'll probably be in jail for like a year or 2, man. You feel what I'm saying? It's non-violent, you know what I'm saying? So they can't keep you in there forever, you know. But it's like, bro, that's how it has gotten to, man. That's what it has come to, bro. Like, it's either you achieve or you're gonna suffer for the remaining years of your life. Simple as that. You know, simple as that, bro. You are not gonna get that shit, bro. You are not gonna get it like that, man. A lot of guys won't see the bag in this lifetime, unfortunately. So a lot of guys will go to the grave without being able to reproduce. That sucks. See, women, they can reproduce easier than what, you know what I'm saying? Like, they can find somebody to have babies with faster than a man can find somebody to have babies with. Us men, we gotta achieve things to be able to pass on our genetics with ease, bro. No struggle at all. You see all the celebrities, man, they able to pass on their genetics easy. They're T.I., Diddy, you know, all the young rappers nowadays, Little Uzi Vert, you know what I'm saying? You know, so when you part of the 20%, man, you know, you're able to find sex easier. That's why guys go out and become millionaires. They got no choice, or they're gonna suffer for a lifetime. Who wants to suffer? Who wants to suffer for a lifetime, bro? You feel what I'm saying? That's why I don't pay no attention to what females are saying and all that other shit. Like, you bitches don't understand what it's like to be a man, so I'm gonna let this shit ride. I'm gonna ignore shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because being a man is totally different from being a woman. Women, you fucking bitches get things handed to you on a silver platter. We don't get that unless we get lucky or some shit like that. You know, so other than that, we don't get that. We are the ones are handing out the silver platters. Okay? That's the reason why we don't get that treatment, because we're the ones doing it. Like I said, once I get that bag, I'm gonna be running through you bitches like Drano. You hear what I'm saying? I'm gonna be running through you bitches like Drano, and I ain't gonna be marrying you bitches. And I don't wanna. I changed my mind. Once I become a millionaire, I don't want any children. I'm definitely gonna get a vasectomy, bro. And I think I'm too old to have children right now, anyway, man. I mean, I'm not too old, but I'm heading up there, man. You know what I'm saying? This is like, I don't want no female to use me for a baby, bro. You know what I'm saying? And getting 18 years of child support. That's what they do when you get the bag. They're just trying to get a baby from you, and then they divorce you. No, I'll never let that happen to me. Fuck all that. So fuck that shit, bro. No. Hell no. Motherfuckers been struggling for a long time, man. And you'll keep on struggling until you make it, man. Until you get the bag. You know what I'm saying? Because I told you before, man, I like I said before, man, I had a taste of being rich without being rich. Just posing like a rich man, like wearing nice clothes, jewelry and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I saw how easy it was to make friends with these bitches. Like, to get into their social circle. You got money, they invite you into the circle, a social circle. Like I said, man, I walked into one bar, hand, wrist glistening and shit from the fucking brain freeze right now. From the bracelet I was wearing, and then on the other arm I had a $300 watch. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden I'm getting drinks bought for me by females. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden I'm in the social circle now. That's all they care about is that green, bro. The reason why a lot of guys are struggling, you ain't making enough of it. Some guys say, I got 100,000 in the bank. That's not enough, bro. Yeah, you ain't got enough money. You feel me? It's like, nah, that 100 grand in the bank, that's nothing, bro. $100,000 don't go that far like it used to, man. Maybe back in the 80s, that shit went farther, man. But not today, man. 100,000, that's not even enough to buy a house. You hear what I'm saying? Out here in California, you need $1 million to buy a house out here, bro. Everything's super high and expensive. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Chads and the Tyrones and the rich people have taken over. That's what it seems like. Matter of fact, I know that's what it is. Because only if you're rich, you'll be able to live a good dating life. Only if you're a Chad or a Tyrone, you'll get sex on the regular. You know what I'm saying? It's like the Chads and the Tyrones and the rich people have taken over. And it's not going so well for the average man at all. It's not going well at all for the average man. You gotta be driving a BMW like this right here. That's a nice BMW. And the thing is, yeah, that's a nice BMW. You gotta be driving something like that to get their attention. You feel what I'm saying? Once you pull up with the BMW like that, man, that's a nice BMW right there. You gotta pull up with something like that to get some attention, bro. It's not looking good at all, man. But the thing is, man, I can see how many dudes who are single out here, man. I see guys driving by in their cars by themselves a lot. I see that a lot. Some motherfuckers, they got families and shit, bro. They got a wife, you know what I'm saying, out here, bro. And you sitting there feeling sorry for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I put it this way, bro. I'd rather have a wife right now than be struggling in a dating market like this, like I am right now. I'd rather have a wife. You feel me? I'd rather have a wife at this point in my life than be stuck in this situation that I'm in right now. You feel what I'm saying? So get to it, man. Only the bag can save you at this point, man. None of that Jesus Christ stuff, none of that God stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, none of that stuff can save you. Just plain hard cash, bro. Like I said, bro, throughout the years, my 8 years of struggling as an average man with average height, you know what I'm saying? Uh, I wouldn't have been struggling if I had the bag throughout the years. You feel me? I wouldn't have been struggling at all. You smell me? I wouldn't be 8 years of struggling. Nah, that would have been like impossible if I would have had the bag. You feel what I'm saying? So if you don't want this shit to last a lifetime, you better be chasing that bag, bro, with all your goddamn might, bro, because it's gonna go for many more years. You know what I'm saying? The struggle. I mean, it's gonna go for many more years. That's the good thing about chasing something. Eventually you'll get it versus staying in that situation for the rest of your life. Just don't choose a life sentence, like I always say, man. Don't choose a life sentence, bro. Be on your bag chase every single day. It's not cool to be average no more. It's not. You know, if you ain't keeping up with other men, man, they're gonna leave you in the dust. I got a girl taken from me by a sub 5 dude that was 10 years older than me, man. And that was Thai girl. And at the time, man, I was struggling, trying to get sex. And I was trying to wear a hole in Thai girl. I came off like a month or two drought. I think, did I see Thai girl after I saw that female at the I think I saw Thai girl after the female that brought the birth control over. And about 2 months later, or 3 months later or something, and I was busting nuts inside a Thai girl trying to get her pregnant, man. Because I was just so desperate to keep a female around, bro. Like, man, you can't keep them because it's so goddamn competitive. You can attract them, but you can't keep them. That's been my problem. You can attract, but you can't keep them. That's the problem. That's the problem right there. See, you got the money, you can keep them, man. As long as the money's coming in, you can keep them. You see how long Cassie stayed with Diddy? You know what I'm saying? And these guys in Hollywood and the music industry, they got no problem getting coochie, bro. You ever hear about a rich man or a guy in the music industry or a guy that's in the movies, you know, that's an actor, a Hollywood actor? You ever heard of him going through a drought where he can't get no coochie? Where he can't get a girlfriend and shit like that? That's unheard of. All these dudes got girlfriends. All these dudes got good sex lives. Including Tyrese. You think Tyrese would go eight years in a drought without a girl? Hell no. And I'm better looking than Tyrese. And he's doing better than me. That let me know that the bag trumps all, bro. The bag is superior, bro. You feel me? You know, cash is king, bro. You feel me? So get the bag chasing, man. That's what you gotta do. We ain't gonna never get out of this bullshit. For all you niggas who's struggling in the dating market, you ain't gonna never get out unless you got money, bro. And some guys, unfortunately, they ain't gonna make it out because they don't have the discipline to keep going long term with a goal. A lot of guys, they just doing nothing about the situation. That's why I say a lot of guys are done for. They're gonna remain average until the day that they die, man. They're gonna be remaining, you know, they're gonna remain single forever, man. There's a lot of guys in China who won't be able to find girlfriends or wives. I've been studying that, by the way, within the last like couple of years or so. It's worse in China. There's 30 men that won't find girlfriends and wives in their lifetime. So a lot of guys are prepping for being alone for the remaining years of their life. And a lot of these guys are young. They're in their 20s and stuff and can't find a girlfriend or a wife, bro. What, 30 million men won't be able to find girlfriends or wives. They got to be getting hookers or something, or and that costs money. You know, you can't throw down on the hooker every single day. You got to work, save up your yuan. That's what they call it. That's their currency in China. Save up your yuan and get to and visit her once a month and shit. You know, you're going to be having sex once a month. That's why, you know what, bro? That's the reason why I don't believe in, like, prostitutes and shit, man. Because that's not getting fulfillment, man. That wham bam, thank you, ma'am, and hurry up and bust a nut so she can get to the next sucker. That's not fulfilling, man. You bust one nut, you're gonna want to bust another. You know what I'm saying? You leave that place still horny and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, that's not fulfilling to me, man. But what's fulfilling to me is having sex over and over again until I'm exhausted, until I can't bust no more nuts. You feel what I'm saying? That's fulfilling to me. You feel me? I need to be in there busting nuts until I can't bust no more. You know what I'm saying? I need to be in there for a couple of hours, not a half an hour and shit like that. Like, nah, I need a couple of hours because I need to empty my nut sack. That's what I need to do. I need to have sex until I'm exhausted, until I can't go no more. You see what I'm saying? That's not the life for me, man. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, man. I gotta do my thing. You guys have a good day, man. You know, like I said, it's over for the average man, bro. Don't be average your whole entire life. I'm out, man. Peace.